Naples, Florida, East Naples Community Park, the home of the U.S. Open Championship since its inaugural tournament in 2016. They did not have this shade structure in 2016, brought that on in 2017. Some of the numbers from game one for you, which went in favor of Kovalova and Wright 11-7. And you see that Jardim and Yates, they were better on defense and they had less unforced errors, but in the end they end up falling in that first game. They have the lead here, however, 6-9-2.
And what do you think they were talking about here, Mark? Because they did take the timeout right on cue from what you were suggesting.
God, I don't know what they talk about. Who knows? I'd love to see if Simone stays on this side, on the left side. Give Wright, oh, there we go, to give Wright and Kovalov a bit of a different look. I mean, you don't normally switch things up when you're in the lead, but with Lucy and Matt going on a bit of a run here, I'd be interested to see what happens if they did put Jardim on the left side.
And Lucy putting it into the net, so the serve will change sides, and now Yates and Jardim 2 points away from closing out this second game. Make it 1 point away.
So I've got to say, that's, I don't know if Chad or Stat Tracker, but that's the first come on I've seen from Simone, and that sets up a game point. This is going to be big.
Simone always says she tends to perform better when the pressure is on, and losing game one will put some pressure on.
Well, she stayed in a pretty typical pattern, so that was her getting a winner off of a pattern change-up that she did there, and that'll fire her up for sure.
Look for Yates to jump in here.
Nice shot there by Wright. Put it right at Simone's feet where it was going to be nearly impossible to return.
Matt Wright is so tough. You think you've hit a good drive against him. You think that you've handcuffed him. He's going to have trouble with the ball. And instead, not only does he get it back, he does something offensive like that. It's so difficult to play against.
So 6-10-1. Kovalova and Wright know they can't allow the serve to get back to Yates and Jardim without closing this gap. You're a pin drop right now. You're
You can.
Zing Zang Championship court.
Both ladies are doing a fantastic job keeping the ball down and low and keeping it away from.
Watch out.
Oh, it just went wide.
It did.
Yeah, so what they were doing a good job keeping it down low, dinking to each other, keeping it from getting up high, keeping it not being a poachable ball by the men player on both sides.
And you see that one ball does get up a little bit too high, and then that turns the tides in favor of Yates, Kovalova and Wright.
Simone weathered the storm there. Oh.
Couldn't quite get it. You sort of get the feeling here that at this point, Simone and Kyle are sort of playing not to lose this game, right, rather than playing to win it. And I know that's something that Simone's been working on and has talked about is when you go out there, you know, don't worry about losing, but go out and go for it. And so tough to do against players like Kovalova and Wright, but they seem a little bit tentative here and reactive.
Wright hit the overhead, returned by Jardim. Oh, what a great dig there by Simone.
And then we're seeing a battle here.
Matt Wright off the net cord.
Oh, wow.
How about that reaction?
And wow, is this crowd excited. I see Simone signs over in the VIP area. That was just fantastic.
That was a terrific exchange.
That's as good as pickleball gets right there. And what a treat to be able to do this here in this venue on this night. But Wright is now the second server for their partnership, and they're going to try to put another point on the board here.
And her reaction from the crowd gave me goosebumps.
Well, she's got the local crowd behind her. She's got pickleball fans everywhere, for that matter, behind her. She's been such a great champion for this sport.
Good eye there. So you see that. So all of a sudden you can feel it. This is the home court advantage. We got another come on from Simone. That's 2 so far, and they are serving to win this second game.
So 10-8-1. They're able
So
to break
tough.
the first server. Can they break Kyle Yates and get it back?
And I think we'll continue to see Matt inserting himself here, Mark.
Another game point.
There it is, game 1 off the unforced error. And Kyle Yates is now signaling to the crowd to make some noise as he's loving it. They've drawn even in this mixed doubles gold medal match. Game 2, 11-8 in favor of the defending champs, Yates and Jardine.
U.S. Open Pickleball Championships on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Zing Zang, America's favorite Bloody Mary mix. By DuraFast 40, the official pickleball of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. By Selkirk, we are pickleball. And by ILovePickles.org, a place to celebrate all things pickled.